hope is gone. Is it really? You know, Desmond Tutu once said, hope is being able to see that there is a light despite all the darkness. Now, don't get me wrong. Hopelessness is a real thing. And me and hopelessness, we've been round and round the bend many times. In fact, once this week. Hopelessness can rob you of being able to see your value, being able to see the truth, being able to see what lies ahead for you. Hopelessness is such a paralyzing feeling, and it is one of those things that just makes you just want to throw your hands up and give up. But hope is just as real. And the definition of hope is a feeling of expectation and desire for a certain thing to happen. It's grounds for believing that something good may happen. So, is all hope really gone, or do we just need to find it? You know, it only takes a spark to light a candle, and one candle can light up the darkness. You know, living here in Florida, we've experienced quite a few storms, hurricanes, that have taken out our power. And sometimes those power outages happen in the middle of the night, unexpectedly. And you wake up to total darkness. But you light one candle and you can see everything in the room. And anywhere you go with that candle, it lights your path. So ask yourself, what is your spark? And where is your spark? You know, there's a quote by Epicurus that says, do not spoil what you have by desiring what you have not. Remember that what you now have was once among the things you only hoped for. Think about it. Think about what you have, and think about a time that you didn't have it. It required hope. It required hope preceding you having it. Now, there are many things that we can do to regain our hope. And one of the things we can do when we're feeling extremely hopeless is breathing. Take a beat. Take a step back and just breathe. And just focus on that. Just breathe from one moment to the next. And then let go of the shouldas. Well, something should have happened this way. Or things should be easier. And ask the reasons why. Why should things be this certain way? And why should things be easier? You know, it could represent a locked door. And locked doors lead you to the door that's meant for you to walk through. And if we went through every door we tried, can you imagine how many wrong paths we would have taken? It takes those locked, closed doors sometimes to lead us to the right one. Have you ever gone to a store and you're trying to open the door and you're supposed to push the door open, but you're pulling it open? No matter how hard you try, you are not getting in. It may not be a matter of whether you can get there. It may be a matter of how and what. Ask yourself, why is it not opening? And that'll lead you to how to open it. how to open it leads you to what? What do you need to do to walk through that door? And if you think about it, you've maybe applied for a job or a house or an apartment and you didn't get it. And as disappointing as it feels, that no represented somebody else's yes, and vice versa. Your yeses represent somebody else's no. Think about it. There's one job and you're applying for it and you get it. Somebody else that applied did not. So think about what's necessary for you to achieve your goal, for you to get that thing that you hope for. And remember that when it feels like all hope is gone, ask yourself, is it really? Think about it.